So, we're IT Stuff, the programme that knows how to spell programme properly. And a big hello to everybody who's irritated by sentences that start with so. So, it's December 2016, and with me, it's a pathetic joke, isn't it, really? That's the worst joke we've had all year.
Why are you talking to your sock?
I'm talking to my sock because there is no thing that goes on the end of the microphone.
Okay,
it wasn't
fine.
my idea. Okay. Our technical expert.
It was a rhetorical question.
Well, it works. I don't know. I've been told not to touch it, so if there's a funny noise, I've touched it, and I shouldn't have. So anyway, there we go. With me today, here's Chris.
Hello.
And Stephane.
Hi, hey.
And she, the lady with the suggestions for socks.
Hello.
For all occasions. And not Dick today. The story with Dick, right. He got married. He went on honeymoon.
And we haven't seen him since. That's
I've seen him. I saw him about an hour ago.
I haven't seen him since.
I saw him about an hour ago, and he's not in good shape.
Oh.
He's come back from honeymoon, and he's put his back out, and also his joystick's broken.
Oh dear.
Yeah,
Common complaints.
You were supposed to laugh at that.
We are.
So thank you, Dick, for the gift of comedy, get well soon, Dick, as they say, and good luck finding a new joystick at your age. Yes, and there we are. So he's gone to the doctors this afternoon.
Well, get well soon.
Yes, get well. Yeah.
With his back, but not his joystick.
Yeah. There's a blue pill for that.
Yeah, there we go. So let's start with, on the subject of friendship, let's start with some business news. There's a great new opportunity for all you listeners to save lots of money because, let's face it, money is short at this time of year. Yep. People struggle. So there's a golden opportunity with Popcorn Time ransomware. That's nothing to do with nice popcorn time, is it?
No, it's just a name.
It's just a name, exactly. It's a name that they've stolen from nice popcorn.
It's like
time.
JavaScript has nothing to do with Java. It's
exactly.
the same thing.
Yeah, it's exactly. So this is like the JavaScript of ransomware. So it's malware, like all the rest of the ransomware. It's malware. It scrambles all the stuff on your computer, and then it blackmails you for money to descramble it again, which is nice of them.
Well, I'd have put some sort of egg in the name if I was doing that. I don't know about you.
Okay, that like scrambles us in
corn
encrypts.
Time.
Yeah, okay, yeah. Do you think we should, create an encryption scheme called Benedict?
Yes.
Oh my! Is it a nod to Benedict Cumberbatch? Cucumber batch.
No, eggs Benedict.
I know.
Oh, see, sorry. Right, you're ahead of me.
Eggs Benedict, cucumber batch. How does that go?
It's all encompassing, just in case.
Yeah, okay.
It's for scalability.
No, not him. No.
Well, there you go. You go one step further. It's like Inception. You go past the Benedict and you go to the Cumberbatch.
Talking about IT, he played wonderfully in the Imitation Game, by the way.
Yeah. Absolute fabulous film. Yeah, shame it was only 30-odd% true.
That's not bad for a film, though. I mean, as films
to be
go.
To be fair. Yeah, The Wolf of Wall Street, I saw the stats, The Wolf of Wall Street came out as being like at least 50-odd% true.
Really?
Yeah.
Just like that.
Yeah,
well, most movies, isn't it?
Yeah.
Based on, so it's not really 100% truth.
Yeah, there you go. Truthiness, don't you love it? It's the zeitgeist, really, isn't it? Fake news. Anyway, look, this is not helping us make our listeners money, right?
Well, it's not really making money, it's saving money.
Well, okay, saving money.
It's saving losing money, yes.
Yeah.
That's already
so
important.
the way this ransomware works...
Yes.
Yeah, it's all right for you. You've got it in the script. Our listeners are on a knife edge here now. It's messed up your computer. It's demanding $770 from you, but it's got a special offer. It offers you 100% discount. It will decrypt your computer for you free, provided that you infect 2 friends. So it's a referral system for malware.
Isn't it what you call a chain mail?
Yeah. Yeah.
I still get those
chain
in
letters.
WhatsApp, you know?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's a chain virus.
Yeah, and if you break the chain, then all sorts of bad things will happen to you.
Bloody idiotic stuff. We still receive this kind of emails all the time. Talking about emails, recently discovered that using a mail client, you know those free mail clients on the Android mobile phones,
Oh, yeah.
they were selling your email details to I don't know who then would spam you like crazy. So I've discovered that the moment I configured an email address on my Android mobile phone with a standard Gmail, was it Gmail or another one basically, but a very standard mail client.
Yeah.
So it started with 10 spam.
Right.
I could figure out where they were coming from. They were using the same mechanism, same type of messages. Then 20, then 50, and I ended with between 80 and 100 a day.
Oh my God.
And it was increasing. So I wondered, what could I possibly do to stop this stuff? And believe me not, I decided to give another upgrade to my mail server. And I've discovered what we call grey listing.
Right.
And grey listing is fabulous. What it does, it's using what we call the Hollywood paradigm. Don't call us, we'll call you later.
Okay.
But in a certain way, basically what's happened, well, not exactly. What it's doing is when someone sends you an email,
Right.
it's telling the server to say, it says, can you please send me this email later? And it's part of the specifications of standard mail servers.
Right.
So it will do that. Normal mail servers, Gmail, whatever, they will do that. But spammers, they don't do that. They want to send emails as quickly as possible, and they will never reply to a query or to the exact specifications.
But how much later?
So you can vary, well, on your end, there is your end as a server, and there is the one who is sending you an email. So on your end, you can specify how long you want to wait before giving this message, or before you receive a new message from this person.
Okay.
But on the sender side, they have their own timing. So once they receive this message saying, send me the email later, they might wait 5 minutes, 6 minutes, 10 minutes, 12 minutes. It can go up to sometimes an hour. So you do not have the immediacy of receiving your email as you used to.
Yeah.
However, it gives you additional insurance that spammers, which are usually not using this technology, will not spam you. And you know what? From day 1 to day 2 after implementing grey listing, 0 spam. 0, not.
Not bad, yeah. The thing is, though, everybody wants to monetize, like Google Apps and whatever. The best one I've seen this month is, the Snoopers charter is now law, so even the Food Standards Agency can poke into your browser history. Well, it's not just the government who's going to snoop on you. Turns out Uber. In the States, the employees have been abusing the company systems to spy on customers, just for the laugh, right? Yeah, you'll like this. They've been spying on high-profile politicians, celebrities, personal acquaintances, partners, ex-partners, and Beyoncé. They've been keeping tabs on where's Beyoncé.
Well, it's probably very expensive for someone to know that. You get paid good money for that sort of information.
For tipping off the paparazzi as to where they can. Yeah, so that's Uber for you.
What did Uber do in order to? Because any employee is responsible for this type of action.
Well, yeah, it's one of these lawsuits. They're not doing anything about it yet because somebody's suing them. So yeah, there you go.
Right.
Oh well, yeah. Anyway, moving on. Maybe you remember last month, Facebook accidentally declared Mark Zuckerberg dead and put his account.
Because he's a lizard, you see. They checked, right? And he just wasn't hot enough, right?
Yeah,
the blood was cold, so they were like, he's dead.
He's dead, yeah. Run the infrared scanner over him, nothing.
Yep.
So they put his account into in memoriam mode. Well, here's another one for our collection. This month, Twitter accidentally banned its own CEO, right? Jack Dorsey.
Again, you're using the word accident. I don't think any of these things are accidents. I think this is employee related.
Okay. somebody like with a grudge.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, definitely.
I can imagine because they keep sacking people, don't they?
That
Downsizing.
maybe a technique as well to have people coming back to the Twitter account, Facebook account, and if there's a lack of activity, declare them dead.
Oh my gosh.
That's you had in a relationship.
Yeah.
Yeah. So they just put dead, and then the percentage that they're sure
complicated.
you're dead. So like 50% sure dead.
Yeah.
No, dead. It's complicated. That's pretty much it.
I love that.
Yeah. Oh, I should set all mine on that on autopilot. Yeah. So there you go. It cost him 700,000. Followers did that.
Oh, wow.
700,000 followers when they unbanned him. That's not the bug of the month, though. We've got a better one. Right, get this. The FAA, the American airline regulator, it's reportedly it's requiring airlines to reboot Boeing Dream-liners at least once every 21 days.
What?
I recognise that number.
Yeah,
I've heard.
Yeah, go on then, Chris.
They're running out of bits, aren't they? That's like a 32-bit counter somewhere that's overflowing.
That's the one. Yeah, according to experts like Chris, this is a bug in Windows Get Tick Count functions.
Oh my God.
It's the number of milliseconds in 24.8 days overflows a 32-bit signed integer. So that bug's been in the Boeing 787 Dreamliner since the first one rolled off the production line like 2 years ago. They're going to get round to fixing it second half of next year. Happy landings.
Oh.
That's tough.
Yeah, don't have nightmares. So there you go. You're listening to IT Stuff here on BCB 106.6 FM. I think it's time for Tweet of the Month. We've got a really nice one here. So are you ready for this, Stephane? Here's Stephane with Tweet of the Month.
I'd like to emphasize that it's not me who is saying that, all right? So I'm reading the tweet and it says from @T-Bolt, T, in French. Putain de système D de merde, chaque système que j'upgrade et qui intègre système D finit en vrac. Super. Et journal CTL-XE, what the
There you go. Vous écoutez IT Stuff on BCB Radio 106.6 FM, or maybe you're on the Listen Live radio player. That I'm springing this on you a little bit, maybe you and me could try upgrading that to HTML5 this afternoon.
Sounds good to me.
Yeah, well, I've dug up the instructions from the last time we upgraded it.
Okay.
So listeners, if you find that the Listen Again and the radio player on BCB's website is horribly, horribly broken, it's not she's fault, it's my fault.
Good.
Yes.
I'm glad we got that out of the way.
So let's get that out of the way. In fact, specifically, and we should warn you listeners, the BBC one, I don't know for you, I mean, it wenches for me all the time. And theirs is the nice HTML5 spiffy version as far as I can tell.
That's strange. You
and
should be doing the HTML5 one on default, but I think something must have been rolled back. I'm not sure.
I don't know. Okay, yeah. The studios have got this email from the radio player people sort of nagging us.
All
Got
right.
to fix it by the end of the year.
Well, it doesn't mean it's not already fixed. They just send those sort of emails all the time.
Yeah, possibly, yeah. I've just been suckered, really, haven't I?
Probably.
Yeah, so on the subject of getting rid of Flash, though, Flash is on its way out. Nobody likes it, as everybody knows. Nobody likes it. The best headline of last week. Did you see this one? Because Google's Chrome browser is going to be turning Flash off by default from version 55.
Yeah. We are very soon. We are 54. I just upgraded Chromium recently.
There you go. So
Yes.
fair warning. Yeah, celebration time. Cause
Not only that, plenty of web browsers now are integrated HTML5 web client, video clients, and they are really good. In fact, I've noticed that Chromium improved it a little, and I've got some of my old videos I have on YouTube that are now finally showing up in 1080p. When they were not, they were sub transcoded in VP8 or VP9, I don't remember. And basically, I had a very bad resolution. Now it's back. So yeah, improvements.
Yeah, good. Yeah, we'll be talking about some other improvements in YouTube in a minute or two, I guess. But yeah, the headline in the Register last week, it was a classic. Are you ready for this one? Google proudly regards dented shovel as flash lies supine on the floor.
Oh.
We'll be back, Chalk Factory devs growl at listless body.
Is that really the headline?
Yes, that's really the headline.
Okay. Well, talk about yellow journalism.
Well, I enjoyed that.
Grabs you by the
come
balls
on.
there.
Yes, I enjoyed that. That went nicely with me coffee. Everybody thinks that about Flash. Come on. It's like
not
real
me.
player, isn't it?
I actually
Oh,
like
yeah.
Flash. For a long time, it was a very easy to get into format that creators and artists like myself, animators, they just create stuff and just put it on the web, and it just works. And we had a little virtual world that was in a Swift file
Oh, right.
that just lives on the net, and you can talk to each other, and it's just so amazing. It's just Flash has its very bad reputation from all the terrible adverts.
It's only bad because people use it for adverts. And they're
That's
just
pretty
going
much
to use
it.
something else for adverts, and
Yeah.
then you're going to think that's bad.
Yeah.
That's what's
Yeah.
going to happen.
And also basically finding what people are watching, basically. Not only adverts, it's also privacy.
Yeah.
And but it is true that as a technology, Flash is really good.
Yeah.
We've been using it in France for e-learning systems to make animations, drag and drop.
Yep.
They implemented all of that. It was very advanced for the time. But now, the time is... it was all good and fine on the client side until you were using a Macintosh G4, which was interpreting Flash very badly. And basically your CPU was 100% whenever you were watching a video
Always,
on
yeah.
Flash.
Apple never liked Adobe stuff.
Yeah,
It's
exactly.
very
Yeah.
riff-raff.
So-
Yeah, what a shame. So that's basically 3-1 against me, isn't
Pretty
it?
much,
Yeah.
yeah.
What
pretty
about
much.
all the security vulnerabilities?
It's a compromise, isn't it? It's security versus freedom. You know what I mean?
I'm not convinced. I might touch the sock
You know,
like you told me not to. Just to.
That's a different compromise there. You know?
No, but HTML5 is now wiping Flash out of the,
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
what a
but
pity.
I'm pretty sure Adobe will, use this opportunity to upgrade their suite of software and integrate basically HTML5 and do all those animations and good stuff that they know how to do them, and to put that in HTML5, and it will just improve how HTML5 is gaining traction on the market. Yeah.
I think Adobe is changing Flash into something else. People are still using Flash.
Still used
but
for animation. a
Flash
lot.
is called something else now, which I can't remember right now. But yeah, it's called something else now.
The shockwave and all that. Or am I getting them confused?
That's
No,
something
you're
else.
looking at me
That's
like
the old
I'm an
stuff.
idiot.
No.
Okay, fine. I'm used to that look. It's not just you. Okay, fine. So anyway, I suppose it's about time now for She's World of Stuff.
Ooh, what do we have?
Well, yeah. Not much, do we?
Yes, but thanks to Chris, you've brought some nice World of Stuff tech stuff. One of which is called the Remarkable, which is very brandy for what it is. It's basically e-ink paper. So, we've heard of e-inks and e-ink paper technology for a very long time, but this one looks really pretty cool. As in, it has some sort of texture, so people who actually like paper might feel like it's paper, although it's not. But the best thing is, most of e-ink displays, like the Kindle or whatever, is for people who just want to read stuff, but not do anything with it. It's just reading, it's a One Direction sort of thing, not the band. But this one is for people who want to jot down notes. So people who like to do things with their hands and draw, or instead of having really, really thick books that you have to then bring to your meetings or whatever, which is what I do all the time. You can have this really thin display that can apparently jot down 100,000 pages of notes. And the best bit, obviously, is it's digitally archived to a cloud somewhere, and you can tag it and organize it. So that's really, really good.
Oh, that is sweet. So that if you drop it on the way out of the building, then crunch, it's still on the cloud somewhere.
Yeah, so that's apparently what it is. It's kind of expensive though, but I guess because it's so new, doing stuff with your hands and pen, it's $379, and that's apparently 43% off. So it's about $1,000.
But it's for 100,000 pages. I mean, you think of the amount of paper you'd have to buy.
Okay, a book is about 100 pages, and that's about a tenner. This is very expensive.
Yeah.
Except, of course, you get to organize your stuff and your files and your drawings, so that's really, really great.
So it's Wi-Fi enabled, yeah?
It's Wi-Fi enabled.
Okay.
It's very new, so the features are still coming in.
So the pictures are very neat. What type of DPI can you get out of
I
that?
have no idea. I just took a look today.
Just
actually.
taking a quick look at the website, and I can see that it looks like real paper. It's quite impressive.
Yeah, the texture bit. They're very big on the whole texture because people who like to write on paper, they're very tactile.
Yes.
The only complaint I have is you can't turn a page like a real book.
Really?
Okay, yeah.
You cannot just like swipe with your finger?
You can
No?
swipe, but it's not the
It's
same
not the
as
same feeling, yeah, I
you,
get
you won't get paper cuts, but I guess that's a good thing.
It won't make stupid noises either when you turn the pages like our scripts in the studio, which is, that's
It'll
significant.
save paper, though. I mean, you just think, 10 years from now, we'll be coming into the studio, we'll all have one of these each. You won't have to print these scripts out
Isn't
anymore.
that amazing?
Yeah,
guess.
that'll save a lot of grief. I mean, oh Lord.
Oh, no.
Shaking the toner in the printer.
Yeah, there'll be
That
no more
thing of the
printers.
past.
Wow.
What a gift to humanity. No
No
more
more
toner
printers, no
on
more
the
toner.
carpet.
One thing I like about it is that talking about the friction,
Yeah.
So basically, they even gave a texture
Yep.
to the surface to give the feeling
The
that
feeling
you're
of
writing
paper.
on paper.
Yeah.
Wow, that's amazing.
That looks amazing, yeah. Apparently the designer is a former designer at BMW, so I guess that's a good industrial background to be from.
Yes. Let's
be
recall
very aerodynamic.
BMW and their various faux pas over the years with IT. That's pretty interesting. Thank you very much indeed. Moving on, I suppose we should just give a quick shout out to the Bradford CoderDojo, which, fair warning, is starting up again in January. This is a Saturday morning thing, 9:30 in the morning sharp for kids who like to code, and our own Chris and she are involved, as I understand it.
Yes,
You've
we
been
are.
plotting.
Yep.
Yeah,
Cool.
it's been closed for a while because we've all, been a bit busy and the centre has not been free to do stuff.
And start of the school new year
Yeah.
as well.
But also we're not focusing on just coding, we're sort of expanding out to more things. So if you're into music, you're into art, but digital stuff,
Yeah.
just come on by and we'll and tell us what you want to do and we'll help you out. Both kids and parents. So
I like the way that you run it as sort of like a spontaneous what do you want to do today sort of thing as well. It's not as constrained and circumscribed the way that a lot of the CoderDojos are. So that's really good. Next one's 28th of January. It's in the Innovation Centre in Little Germany. Free refreshments. It's for any child in key stages 2 and 3 and 4, limited to 30 students. Bring a lappy, bring an adult, and you need to register. That's at www.ticbradford.com/CoderDojo.
we need to stress that you don't have to bring a laptop if you don't have one, because we have a lot of laptops there. Lots of gadgets, lots of tech
Said on
stuff.
the website
I know,
when I cribbed it this morning.
Yeah, we're supposed to script that out. Yeah.
Okay. Fine. Okay, and I guess it's now time for YouTube Channel of the Month.
Because you too.
It's Weather Blue Bits.
So Dick's nomination, before he was taken badly with his broken joystick and his bad back, straight from honeymoon. I'm going to keep repeating that until people laugh. Thank you, she. I'll forgive you for the dirty look earlier. BigClive.com is where Big Clive dissects electronic things. He takes them apart and he explains how they work, things like surge protector sockets and gadgets from the pound shop, he loves them, and big scary CCTV things from the 1970s. But the best bits are where he discovers something unsafe. And here's an example. And you can find Big Clive by, well, Googling for Big Clive. Yeah, funny how that works, isn't it? In other YouTube news, a load of big names have been upset this month. They've been downgraded in the recommendation things, you know?
No.
Yeah.
It's these computers, they just...
You know, them annoying things that play automatically when you've got to the end of something you wanted.
Oh, those poor popular kids.
Yeah, and then something that you don't want, like it comes on, well, they're getting dropped from the thing that comes on that you don't want to watch.
Oh, that's great, because I've always wanted to turn that off, but you didn't have an option to do that.
Yeah, so hopefully from now on there'll be something nicer than the likes of PewDiePie, specifically, because, I mean, this hits these big name YouTubers. It hits them where it hurts, right? In the money and in the vanity. So PewDiePie threatened to delete his channel if nothing was done.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, and nothing was done. So did he delete his channel? Anyone? Beulah? Anyone?
I'm going to go with no.
Very good, Chris. That's very good. Yeah. No, he didn't delete his channel. He deleted his second channel. Right? You know, like his equivalent of the Extra Factor or Doctor Who Confidential. You know,
the best
Big
bit.
Brother's little brother.
What, the channel that didn't make any money?
Yeah, that one. Yeah, that's the one he deleted.
I see.
Wimp.
Well, technically, he did it.
Yeah.
Just not the one you thought.
Yeah.
So
I wonder how much bandwidth we would save by removing all those silly channels, you know?
Yeah.
And I'm very polite
It's the upload that you know, on the ones that nobody watches, like ours. That's that would save the bandwidth.
They're force feeding us with this kind of thing, and I hate it, you know?
Yeah,
you want to
that's
be free
right.
to watch whatever you like.
We'd say something different, wouldn't we, if it was us on the YouTubes?
Oh yeah, I would definitely delete this channel if they didn't stop featuring us.
Because listeners, we are, in case you hadn't noticed, and as we keep trying to plug it, but nobody pays any attention, we're also an obscure website at itstuff.org.uk, and you can see our YouTubes from there.
And there you can see the real sock that he is currently talking into.
The real sock, navy blue, that's over the microphone. The great thing is that the sock's got a bend just where the microphone's got a bend.
And there are no holes.
Yeah.
You're so good, you should work at Apple.
Do you think so? Me and Johnny Ivey, coining it in. Swine. So there you go. That's about it, I suppose. Get well soon, Dick. And so we leave you with the music of the month, one of which comes from a channel that I can't name on the air because it's got a non-Ofcom compliant rude word in the middle of it. And the other one is going to be Do They Know It's Christmas by Richard Cheese.